Mark Consuelos, who will replace Ryan Seacrest on Inside Live, has a troubled matrimonial history. The 52-year-old anchor has spoken out on her ever-evolving relationship with her 52-year-old husband Mark, particularly in light of the news that he will soon be occupying the chair next to her full-time. Kelly acknowledged that co-hosting the show with her husband did have an impact on their marriage after thanking him on social media, adding, "And Mark, welcome home, or to the contractual obligation phase of our relationship," she continued. Ryan Seacrest had been spread too thin. Therefore Live officials started recruiting Mark to replace him as the anchor in 2022. Several times on the show, Mark has stepped in for Ryan, including for a week in December. After 6 years, Ryan recently made his departure from Live official. His absences from the daytime talk show provided Mark additional chances to shine on the show, an individual with knowledge of the matter exclusively revealed to the U.S. Sun. Ryan is responsible for a variety of tasks, and after much discussion regarding Live's future, ABC decided that Mark would be a good fit. The familiarity with Ryan and Kelly was really good, but bringing on Mark takes the chemistry to a different level, the person claimed. For 26 years, Kelly and Mark have been wed. It wasn't always a fairy tale, though. It all started with their hasty Vegas wedding. Kelly remembered the modest budget ceremony from the previous year. "We simply had a pretty routine, very ordinary wedding," she remarked to her talk show co-host Ryan Seacrest. "Getting married in this manner is really quite effective. And it was enjoyable. We thought, now this is gambling. Woohoo." The couple was located in New York City and had first met on the soap series All My Children in 1995. Kelly acknowledged that the fact that they both had 2 days off work played a role in their choice to elope. 2 days off from work in a row, both on the same day. "And it was something like, let's go to Vegas and get married and it'll be fun," she recounted. The mother of 3 continued by saying the ceremony was quite inexpensive. "Because we had points and a cancelled trip or something," Kelly said. $179 for a wedding, including airfare. However, $179 overall, including everything. Kelly disclosed that she purchased her wedding gown at a Barney's warehouse sale for $199 on clearance. Kelly recently acknowledged that Mark wasn't always a career supporter. On her brand new podcast, Let's Talk Off Camera, the talk show host had her spouse as her very first interviewee. The couple discussed the challenges in their marriage and how Mark wasn't always his wife's strongest supporter during the March 22nd show. "Over the course of our marriage, and this is not recent since it obviously evolved, my main complaint about you was that you used to be terribly jealous," Kelly told the Riverdale Star, "and that was a tough thing to swallow." The Live presenter continued by describing a pre-relationship event that revealed his jealous nature. "We delayed going on our honeymoon until later, so it was our first week as husband and wife. I went to see you in Boston when you were at work," she said. "We went to an Italian restaurant, and the server was a very endearing elderly man who looked to be in his 70s or even 80s. And for the principessa, he asked as he knelt down. I thought it was very sweet when this little old man called me a princess, and I looked at him and gave him my order in a very kind way," Kelly continued. "He then left, and you got into a terrible argument." Mark recalled the incident and said that part of the explanation for his actions was his age. "I recall that. Look, I was really insane at age 25, he admitted. "However, I was definitely followed for a while by that jealousy thing. I'm no longer envious," the former star of All My Children insisted. Mark would experience jealousy once more as he attempted to catch Kelly infidelity early in their relationship. The television host's husband admitted that in order to catch her in the act, he put on a disguise and pretended to deliver her flowers. "What makes a marriage last? 40 celebrated couples share with us the secrets to a happy life," a new book claims that. After they got married, Mark recalled the time he couldn't get in touch with his wife for a whole day. "I was playing a concert in Boston and I couldn't get in touch with her all day. Back then, we didn't have cell phones. I had a terrible sensation. I contacted her from the plane while I was flying to New York and asked her what she had planned for that evening." Kelly went on to elaborate, saying that she had told him she was cleaning toilets. "He apparently felt that sounded pretty suspicious," she said. "He intended to seize me. So when he arrives home, he instructs the doorman to contact the apartment and inform me that a delivery of flowers has been made. Because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, he's sending me flowers, I'm excited." Mark broke down the door instead of the delivery man and immediately began exploring the couple's house. "Meanwhile, I'm wearing a bathrobe and have a Johnny mop in one hand," Kelly continued. "I then open the door, and there he is. He enters without even saying hi. He is seeking something. I'm still hunting for the guy with the flowers. He is sweeping the area right now." Mark blamed his jealousy issues for his behavior after failing to discover any men in the closet. More arguments might result from spending more time together, which Kelly seems to welcome. She has acknowledged that she and Mark have fought and that it's not usual for them to not fight. "I don't understand when people say, we never fight. I go, oh, they're in trouble," she said in an interview with People. Many people we know have gone through a divorce or separation, and when people are asked why did you guys end up having a divorce, the same response is often given, I don't really know. Kelly continued, I feel like over the years we could have let something small turn into that. But we just put our heads down and let it happen, gathered and exclaimed, let's figure this out. The pair can now resolve their disputes on live television. We're not afraid to go there, she declared.